Hi everybody, thank you for joining me here at Shanna's Sweets in my monthly edition of my sweet treat video. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the Midwest, and it is already November. I can't even believe this year has just flying by. So we are going to showcase this wonderful bundle that is got some ornaments on it. Aren't these so pretty? These lovely little ornaments. And this bundle is special because you get 2 punches. Yep, 2 punches. It's so great. If you watched some of my other videos, I made some 3D type ornaments with these. I put them on some wood ornaments one time. They were really cute. And I actually am selling them in my craft show. So they've been a cute little addition and have sold a couple of those already this year. So if you're new to my sweet treats, this is my sweet treat little packet. It's a little card kit that you get with some envelopes, and I make these. Normally I do it on a thing where you can stamp it. So this time you do get a piece like this where you would be able to stamp your ornaments out. So if you don't happen to have this stamp set, you can just use this and stamp something else out to put on the front of your card. If you don't have the ornaments to stamp out, you could just do something else to put right there. But I am sending you the tag so you can stamp something else on the tag if you like. But this is such a cute set that I just decided we had to use it this time. So you get that by purchasing $25 of anything in the catalog, and I will send it to you with your thank you card, which everybody gets a thank you card no matter what. So let's get started, and we're going to start with this card right here. So for this one, we are going to stamp out this cute little holly, and I'm going to use some Memento black ink to stamp that with, because we're going to use our blends to color. So, and then we're going to fussy cut it out. So I'm hoping that piece of scrap, yeah, that'll be good enough that I have there. Well, and then we're just going to, might probably speed this up real quick here. I'm going to use Real Red, the light, and then give a little bit of shadow with the dark, and then Old Olive for the leaves, okay? Just so I can speed this up here. That's the quickie part there of that. Now we're going to take, I've already got one of these. This is 2 by 4, and I have stamped that with this tag topper. This is the detailed scallop punch. And then this one is 1 6/8 by 3 6/8. A very vanilla, and you're just going to slide that in, and I just kind of tried to line it up because it's just a smidget lower. Just try to line it up here like that, and then squeeze, okay, and take it like that. And then I'm going to take my pretty peacock, okay, and I'm going to take the Deck the Halls, and I'm just going to line that up here at the top and kind of at an angle and stamp that one. And then I have the metallic. I have gold because I didn't happen to have copper, so that's why I'm using the gold foil. And I want to use gold ribbon. So I really love the new gold ribbon that is in our new Christmas time suite that's only out during November. So that's why I'm using the gold. And then I'm going to line this up so this one is straight. Okay. And now this is going to be wet for a little bit, so got to be careful there because that's pigment ink, so it's damp. So I'm going to let that dry for just a minute. While that is drying, I'm going to take my 2-inch by 4-inch here, and I'm going to take my gold ribbon, which in the kit it's already cut for you. I'm going to take that little bit of ribbon and a couple pieces of tape here. And I'm going to line this up just on the top edge. Okay, so I want it to go just across the edge. So I'm going to fold it over. And then I'm taping that down, because I didn't want my tape to go across the top. Okay, but kind of that gaps a little bit there, so I'm going to take a couple things of glue dots here. And oops, just make sure it doesn't stick out. And I'm just going to take me a couple glue dots and put them down here. And that'll hold that down, okay? And then this should be good and dry. So then I'm going to take me some snail and put this, and I want this to stagger just a little bit here. I don't want to put my fingers on that gold, okay? I'm going to take me just a little bit more gold here. And then I'm going to tie this to here. And I'm just going to tie a knot up here, okay? Just going to give me a nice little knot here. There we go. Now, I have me some Mossy Meadow. I'm going to fold this in half. It's 8.5 by 5.5 at 4 1/4 folded. And then I have a piece of 4 by 5 1/4 of very vanilla. And that one's going to go on the inside because that Mossy Meadow is just a little bit too dark to write a message on. And then I have a piece of DSP, and this is 4 by 5 1/4, so it's going to go down on the top. And then my tag here is going to go down in just a little bit of an angle up here towards the top. Let's see, I think like that. And then this guy here is going to go at the bottom. Make sure I have lots of tape. And so I'm going to line it up here at the stripe, so then my green and my green. Then I have some red rhinestones. And down here at the bottom you can see there's some little holly dots. And I'm just going to find a few So you get a little strip of them in your package. You'll have a strip, so you can just, I'm just going to find a few here, like 2 little bunches, and I'm just going to fill them in. And then I'm going to take one little glue dot, put it where my dots are here, but then take some dimensionals to put on my upper part here. And that way I can, and there we go. There's card number 1. Really easy. So we're going to move on to card number 2. I'm going to go ahead and take my strip there, and I'm going to go ahead and do the gold first, since that one takes a little bit to dry. That's going to be our small one. Let it set for a minute before you pull it up, just so it can absorb into the paper. And then take my pretty peacock. And my mossy meadow. Oh, I'm going to redo that one. I didn't push hard enough on that spot. There we go, that's better. And then I'm going to take my Merry Christmas. This is a very full stamp, so make sure you ink it very good. And then I'm going to just make sure I give a good oomph. So this one here is going to be fussy cut out here. So I'm going to leave just a little bit of white edge. Oops, just a little bit better there. There we go. And then my big punch. And my big punch here. And then I can take my little punch. There we go. Now, I'm going to take a Q-tip and just dab it in my gold here. And just dab at the tops of my ornaments. This one's a little bigger, so I can rub it. And that'll color my tops. Okay, so let's just move that aside for a moment. And we'll put together this. So this is very vanilla. It's 5.5 by 8.5 also, folded. And then I have this one's copper foil. You can stamp that little ornament in copper if you have it. We do make a copper. I just don't happen to have that one. Okay, and we have pretty peacock. This one is 3 3/4 by 5, And then our little strip here is 3 3/4 by 1 1/2. Make sure our ornaments are going the right direction. I'm going to leave a tiny bit of an edge down there. I'm going to go ahead and pop, I have some little mini dots here, mini dimensionals. So that's going to go right there in the middle of my DSP. And then this ornament's going to go down here at the bottom. This ornament is going to go at the top. And then this guy is going to go in the middle. With a dimensional. And there you go. That would be all the cards for this month. So, thank you very much for watching my Sweet Treat video this month. If you have any questions about my Sweet Treat program or are interested in any of the products that we offer, please feel free to message me and I'll be glad to show you and answer your questions. Thank you so much. I do offer classes here locally to the Wichita, Kansas area, and if you'd like any information about that. Otherwise, please watch for my online product-based classes coming later this month. Thank you. Bye.